Okay.
Okay po, sir. Thank you po.
Sino pa ba? Okay. So, spiral curves tayo ngayon. So, previously, so ilan na yung mga curvature, horizontal curvature ang nadi-discuss natin. Uh, we have the spiral, the simple curve. We have also the compound curve. Ano pa? Meron tayong reverse curve. And now we have the spiral curve. So bago tayo mag-transition papunta sa vertical curves or the parabolic curves, i-discuss natin ngayon si spiral curve, also known as the transition curvature. Okay? So ano nga ba yung spiral curve? So a spiral curve or spirals, so these are used to overcome the abrupt change in curvature and super elevation that occurs between tangent and circular curves. Okay? So usually kasi ginagamit natin itong spiral curve sa mga highway. Especially dito sa atin sa Skyway. Okay? Spiral curves yung mga ginagamit natin. So bakit tayo nag-i-spiral curve? Kasi ayaw natin na dumating sa point na yung daan ng kotse, say for example dito tayo dadaan, of course, kung familiar kayo sa term na banking, okay? Ayaw natin na sobrang steep yung curvature natin. Kasi kapag sobrang steep yan, ang tendency, kung nagbabank ka dyan, mag-overshoot ka. Okay? So yun yung mga nangyayari na kapag, say for example, sa Marilake. Sa Marilake, ano yan sobrang steep nun and yung curvature niya is bigla lang nag-change. Okay? So from a simple curve, ito yung portion ng simple curve, magkakaroon ngayon tayo ng spirals, dalawang spirals sa gilid. Okay? Okay. So the spiral curve is used to gradually change the curvature and super elevation of the road, thus called the transition curve. So we are transitioning from a from the simple curvature papunta sa spiral curve. So later on sa elements of the element of the spiral curve, makikita natin no na uh, we have two spiral curves sa loob ng isang uh, curvature natin. Isa i-drawing natin na road, na highway. Okay, spiral dito. Then we have the simple curve and then spiral ulit pag-exit. Okay? So that is the spiral curve. Again, most likely ang ginagamitan nito is mga highways and dito sa atin sa Pilipinas yung mga skyway natin. Okay? Spiral curve ang ginagamit dyan. Okay? Sa mga roundabouts din. Okay? Kapag masyadong malaking roundabouts, ano ba pinakamalaking roundabouts natin dito? Wala pa naman siguro sa atin. Pero siguro sa ibang bansa. One is in Denmark, okay. Sa Denmark, yung highway doon, may spiral curve din siya na pagganyan sa roundabouts nila. So that is the spiral curve. Again, may term tayo dito na nakikita. We have the transition curve, also known as the spiral curve. We have also the super elevation. Okay, super elevation. Si super elevation, siguro matatakel natin siya dito sa yung super elevation. Pero not totally, wait lang, ingay ng puso. Okay, sorry for that one. Hmm, okay, super elevation. So itakil lang natin dito is just the formula. Hindi tayo dito masyadong magtatackle ng uh, the technical or the principles or the concepts of super elevation. Siguro gagawa na lang ako ng separate video pero add-on na lang 'yun. Okay, hindi natin ko-compute yung speed, hindi natin ko-compute yung velocity, hindi natin i-compute yung K factor ng super elevation, yung E, yun, hindi natin i-compute na yun. Pero kasama siya sa formula dito sa ibibigay ko na formula. Okay? Dapat bang memorize? Yes po, dapat pa rin po i-memorize. Kasi may mga problems na given naman si speed, given ang speed, so i-compute mo yung super elevation and that super elevation is necessary para makuha mo naman yung length of the spiral curve. Okay, so kailangan talaga siya. Pero hindi natin i-deal yung concept. So kasama kasi sa concept doon is yung bigat nung sasakyan, anong klaseng sasakyan, okay? Ah, paano yung pagkakabanking niya, ano yung curve, ano yung angle ng bank niya. Okay? So hindi ko na ipapakompute sa inyo yun. Given na yung formula, hindi na natin i-derive yung formula. Okay? Kasi ang super elevation is maitatakil na rin siya sa highway and railroad engineering. So that is on the uh, next semester pag nakalusot kayo dito sa route surveying. Okay? Now, for the elements of the reverse curve. So how can we draw or how can we plot sorry, hindi pala ito reverse curve. Element of the spiral curve. So baguhin ko lang Ayan, wait lang. Okay, for the elements of the spiral curve. Okay, ang spiral curve natin is pag magdo-drawing tayo, magpo-plot tayo, magi-start tayo palagi. Okay, magi-start tayo palagi sa isang simple curve. Okay? May simple curve muna tayo sa loob ng ating spiral curve. Okay? So, magdo-drawing ako dito ng tangent. That's the vertex. Alam na natin yan. Then, that's our PC, supposed to be PC of the simple curve. And this is the supposed to be PT of the simple curve. Okay? And then, we draw a perpendicular line perpendicular to those points to denote our radius of the simple curve. And then, we draw the simple curve. Okay? So, dyan po nagsisimula ang ating pagpa-plot ng spiral curve. Okay. So, kung nakikita nyo itong vertex, the vertex of the simple curve, okay? Yung vertex ng simple curve, i-offset natin siya palabas ngayon, palabas, okay? So, that will be the vertex now or the point of intersection nung tangents natin or tangent ng spiral curve natin. Okay? And then, we draw the tangents of the spiral curve. Okay, at any angle, okay, kayo na bahala kung anong angle or unless given sa problem. So we point out here the start of the curve or the start of the spiral curve and we point out here the end of the spiral curve. Okay? And then we draw a perpendicular line perpendicular to these tangents. Okay? So ngayon, para lang tayo gumawa ng simple curve tapos may simple curve pa tayo na malaki na nasa labas. Okay? So parang ganun yung idea niya. And then we connect now this point and this point and this point to that point. Okay? So etong yellow na to, or yung gold colors na to, yan yung spiral curve natin. Okay? And this one is our simple curve. Okay? So this is the spiral curve. And this is the simple curve. So, kung makikita nyo kung bakit siya tinawag na transition curve. So, from spiral, dadaan sa sakyan dito. Then, from this point, magta-transition ka ngayon papunta sa simple curve. Mag-e-end ka dito na simple curve, then transition ka ulit pabalik ng spiral curve. Naiintindihan po yun? Okay? I hope naiintindihan yung portion na to. Again, pakiaral to ng mahusay, ang spiral curve. Napakadami po itong derivation. And this has 17 or 18 formulas na kailangan nyo kabisaduhin. At malayong-malayo doon sa nakasanayan natin sa simple curvature. Okay? So from the spiral curve, transition tayo papunta sa simple curve. Then from simple curve, transition tayo pabalik ng spiral curve. Ito na ngayon yung exit ng highway natin. Ito yung start ng highway natin. Okay? Offset ko lang tong simple curve, offset ko lang palabas. Then offset ko lang din siya dito sa kanan. That will denote the external simple curve natin or external curve natin. Okay? So etong point na to, okay, dapat PC siya eh. Dapat PC. So pagdating sa spiral curve, ang tawag na natin dyan is TS. Okay? And this point, that will be our SC. This point is our CS. And this point is our ST. Okay? So this point is our point of intersection or the vertex. Okay? So define natin yung bawat symbols na to, no? So what is TS? TS is the tangent to spiral. Okay? Ang SC naman is spiral to curve. CS is curve to spiral and ST is spiral to tangent. Okay? Para madali niyo madali yung makabisa, no? So TS, okay? Etong TS na to, sabi tangent to spiral. So from this tangent papunta sa spiral. So tangent to spiral. SC, spiral to curve. Spiral to curve. Okay, etong curve na to, yung simple curve. Again, SC is spiral to curve. CS is curve to spiral. Curve to spiral. And ST is spiral to tangent. Spiral to tangent. Okay? So para hindi magkabali-baliktad, mamaya dito niyo ilagay yung CS, dito niyo ilagay yung SC, no? So laging ganito, no? Tangent to spiral, spiral to curve, curve to spiral, and spiral to tangent. Okay? I hope naiintindihan niyo, no? So, like any other curvature, meron tayong dito tangent distance. Okay? Let's denote this tangent distance as T sub S. Okay? Wag malilito ha. T sub S. Ito ay TS. Okay? So TS or T sub S is the tangent distance. That is the tangent distance of the spiral curve. Okay? Tangent distance of the spiral curve. Okay? Hindi po yan yung tangent distance ng simple curve. Tangent distance in spiral curve. Kaya siya T sub S. Next, we have our T sub C. T sub C is located from SC, okay, papunta sa vertex ng simple curvature natin. Okay? So from SC papunta sa vertex ng simple curvature natin, tawagin natin siya as T sub C. And that T sub C is the tangent distance of the curve. Okay? So take note yung mga subscript, no? Sub S, sub C. Okay? So iba yung subscript ko compared kay BESA. Subscript ko compared kila sa ibang references like or sa YouTube references iba. Okay, ito yung nakasanayan ko na rin, T sub S and T sub C. Okay, bakit sa sub S? The subscript is sub S. Sub S is denoting that the element is pertaining to the spiral curve. Okay, At kaya naman siya sub C is because that is the element pertaining to the simple curve. Itong simple curve na to. Okay? So may makikita kayo dyan mamayang R sub S, R sub C. Ano yung R sub C? So therefore, that is the radius of the simple curvature. May mga ganon. So nag-denote ako ng subscript na S and C. Okay. Yung iba kasi hindi nagde-denote ng S and C. So parang understood na daw sa drawing yun. Pero mas madali kasing intindihin for the sake of drawing and for the sake of formula. Okay, parang hindi na kayo hanap na hanap. Ano yung ginamit na tangent dito? Ano yung ginamit na radius? Okay, just check the subscripts. Okay? Okay, ano pa ba? Next, okay? Etong portion na to, may angle tayo dyan. Okay? That is our central angle or the I. Okay? Kung I yan, okay? Iyan tuloy. I yan, okay? Etong portion na to ng simple curve, na spiral curve natin is also denoted as I. Okay? So that is from the extent of the simple curve, extent niyan papunta dito sa angle na to, sa angle na to, no? From the extents angle. Okay? Hindi po siya galing dito sa simple curvature. Okay? Yung I po na yan is what we call the angle of intersection of spiral easement curve. Okay? Pag may nakita po kayong term na spiral easement curve, okay? At ang given na value sa kanya ay in terms of degrees, that is the central angle. Okay? Or that is the angle of intersection. Okay? Or the easement. Okay? Easement curve. Okay, next. This angle, etong angle na to, okay, na nasa loob naman ng, this is the subtended angle of the simple curve. Let's denote that as I sub C. Okay, I sub C. And that I sub C is also located sa portion na to. Okay? So, principle of simple curve, no? Concept natin doon, I sub C to, I sub C rin to. And that I sub C is the angle of intersection of the simple curve. Okay? So that is I sub C. Next. So this theta, okay, itong angle na to, at itong angle na to, tanda lang angle na to, that will be the theta sub S. Ano yung theta sub S? No? So, yung theta sub S na to, it will denote now the angle of our spiral curve. Okay? So, para mas madali siyang ma-compute, kunin mo yung angle of easement curve. So, that is I. Kunin mo ngayon yung I sub C. So, therefore, makakabuo ka ngayon dito ng relationship. So, that is I is equal to I sub C plus 2 theta S. Okay? Later on, meron tayong may summary formula naman ako dyan. Okay? And that theta S is also located dito sa portion na yan. That will also be our theta S. Okay? Pwede dito, pwede rin naman dito sa labas. Okay? Nasa sa inyo na po yan. No? And that angle of intersection, okay, is the spiral angle from tangent to SC. Okay? Spiral angle from tangent to SC. Okay? Dapat kasi nandito yan eh. Okay. Pero okay lang yun. The spiral angle from the tangent to SC. Okay? So, before I proceed, may question po ba? Question? Wala? Walang question? Okay, sige.
And so far.
Okay, thank you. Saan ba ako? Okay, tuloy natin. So next element natin is, tingin kayo dito sa portion na to. That is our R sub C. And that R sub C is the radius of the simple curve. So that is from SC papunta sa center of the simple curve and from CS papunta sa center ng simple curvature. Okay? Next. Next natin. Tingin tayo sa portion na to. Ito, yung from CS to the vertex. Okay, that portion is our ST. Okay? ST denotes as the short tangent. Okay? And this portion from this vertex, okay, from this intersection papunta sa ST, yan naman yung ating long tangent. Okay? So yung portion na to, no, pwede nyo rin siya i-apply dito sa kabila. Okay? Same lang tong curvature na to, yung spiral curve na to, tsaka yung spiral curve na to. Pwede nyo i-apply siya sa kabila. Okay? So for the ease of visualization lang, nilagay ko lang siya sa kanan. Okay? So that is our LT and that is our ST. Okay? Short tangent and long tangent. So sir, equal ba yung short tangent and long tangent? Of course, not. No? Isa dyan ay short, isa dyan ay long. Okay? Sir, lagi ba nandito si short tangent sa tabi ng CS or sa tabi ng SC? Lagi ba siya nandun? The answer is, depende sa problem. Okay? May problem na ang katabi ni CS is long tangent at yung katabi naman ni ST ay si short tangent, or katabi ni TS is short tangent, ang katabi naman ni SC dito ay si long tangent. Okay, may ganun mga problem. So nakadepende po yun dito sa theta sub S. Okay? So sinasabi naman yun sa problem. Kung di siya sinabi sa problem, sasabihin naman yung angle of the spiral curve. Okay? So tuloy tayo. So maglalagay ako ngayon ng point somewhere here dito sa ating spiral curve na. Itong point na to. Yan, yung point na yan. Yung point na yan is any point. Kahit saang point siya sa ating spiral curve. Again, any point at the spiral curve, not any point at the simple curve na. At the curvature. Sa spiral curve lang po yan. Okay? Yung point na yan, i-offset natin, okay? Or gawa tayo ng perpendicular line perpendicular to this tangent. Medyo maliit lang, pakitingnan na lang mabuti. And that distance is what we call x. Ito. Yan. Yung portion na yan. That is called x. So what is that x? X is the offset distance at any point on the spiral curve. Okay? So parang sa simple curve na may offset distance tayo dito. Dito din sa spiral curve, meron din tayong offset distance. Okay? Denoted also as x. So if we draw a perpendicular line from the tangent papunta naman dito sa ating SC or sa spiral to curve, ang tawag naman natin dyan is x sub C. Sir, bakit hindi x sub S? Okay? Pumasok na po siya dun sa simple curve. Okay? Papasok na po siya. Magta-transition naman na siya sa simple curve. Kaya siya x sub C. X sub C is the offset distance from tangent at SC. Okay? So bago ka pumasok ng simple curve, meron ka diyang offset distance. And that distance is from SC papunta dito sa ating tangent line. Again, pwede nyo siya i-apply dito sa kabilang portion ng ating spiral curve. Okay? Next. Kunin naman natin itong distance na to. And this distance from TS papunta sa ating offset distance denoted as x. Okay? Offset distance at any point on the spiral is what we call y. Y is the distance along tangent at any point on the spiral. So kung ilagay ko dito yung point, hanggang dito ngayon yung susukatin mo na y distance. Okay? Pero kapag yung point na kino-consider natin is nag-lie dito sa SC, ang tawag na po natin dyan ay y sub c. And that y sub c is the distance along the tangent from the TS to SC. From TS, papunta siya sa SC. Okay? I hope naiintindihan yung ano to, no? Yung diagram natin, no? Or yung plot natin. Okay? Now, let's draw a line from this point, okay? Parallel to the tangent line. Okay? Tangent line of the spiral curve. Okay? Yan. Yung distance in between this imaginary line papunta dito sa tangent line natin is what we call the distance P. Okay, para lang siya sa reverse curve natin, no? We have the parallel distance. Ito din, parallel distance. Pero, ang tawag natin pagdating sa spiral curve, itong P ay length of throw. Okay? Length of throw. Okay? So, that is the offset distance from the tangent line of the spiral curve papunta naman sa simple curve. No? Okay. So, from vertex, papunta dito sa ating simple curve, itong curvature na to na kulay orange, no? Itong distance na yan, kapag kukunin natin yung distance na yan, it will denote as E sub S, okay? And that is the external distance of the simple curvature, okay? E sub S. So meron tayong external distance din, no? Sa ano natin, sa simple curve. So same lang din dito, no? That is the external distance of the simple curve from the vertex of the spiral curve papunta naman doon sa curve mismo ng simple curve natin. Okay? Any questions so far? Bago ko i-move?
Parang wala naman po.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So proceed tayo, no? So at any point in the along the spiral curve, may distance yan from TS, okay? Itong distance na yan, may distance yan, and that distance is denoted as L, okay? L. So L is length of spiral from TS to any point along the spiral. Okay, kung dito niyo naman siya kukunin sa kabila, that is length of spiral from ST, okay, to any point along the spiral. Okay? So this is from TS, okay? So nakita niyo wala siyang subscript. Pag wala pong subscript dito sa ating formula, it denotes that it is pertaining to any point along the spiral. Okay, again, pag sub C, that is the curve or the simple curve. Pag sub S, that is the spiral curve. Pag wala naman siyang subscript, that denotes any point along the spiral curve. Okay? Next, yung distance naman from TS papunta dito sa SC, let's denote it as L sub S. And that L sub S is now the length of the spiral. Okay? Or L sub S. Okay? So, tingin dito sa simple curve natin. Meron din po tayo dyan tinatawag na subtended angles. Okay? Considering the full station of 20 meters. Okay? Yung subtended angle niya is denoted as D sub C. And that D sub C is degree of the simple curve. Okay? Paano siya kino-compute? Alam niyo na yun, simple curve, no? Next, we have D. D is the degree of the spiral curve at any point. So, wala siya dito, no? Wala muna siya dito because we can compute this one. Okay? We can compute this one. The degree of spiral curve at any point. Okay? At any point, kaya siya D. Okay? So, I hope wala nang question dito. Wala masyadong question pa dito, no? Medyo masalimuot lang talaga ang spiral curve. Okay? Kahit sino ay nahihirapan dito sa spiral curve. Medyo mahaba din. Okay? But I've tried na for today na i-compress ito. I-compress itong lesson natin. Next. Okay? So itong portion na to, ng TS papunta sa SC. Okay, i-magnify ko lang, no? I-zoom in ko lang, no? So ito yung magiging kakalabasan niya. Okay, so that is from TS papunta sa SC. Okay? So from SC, magdo-drawing ako ngayon dito ng tangent line hanggang makarating ako dito sa tangent line of the spiral. Okay, tangent dito, yan, tangent. Okay? Yan yung tangent line natin. May angle din po yan. Itong angle na to. And that angle is also theta sub S. Okay, what is theta sub S? Theta sub S is the angle of our spiral curvature. Okay? Next. At any point on the spiral curve, drawing naman ako ngayon dito ng tangent line. Okay? And this tangent line is what we called theta. Okay, ito. Theta po yan. Okay? And that theta is the spiral angle from tangent to any point on the spiral. Okay? So we have theta sub S and we have also theta. Okay? Now, we connect TS to SC by a line. Okay? May angle din po yung tangent at saka yung connection natin or connecting line natin from TS to SC. Ito yon. So what is that angle? Okay? Ano yung angle na yun? Ano kaya angle na yun, no? So, kung tangent line to, we have TS and SC. So, kinonektan natin siya. Isipin nyo, PC to, ito ay PT. So therefore, what is this tangent? Anyone? Parang gusto ko magtawag ah. O dahil nagre-review ka na kanina, sige Vanny, ano yung tawag sa angle na yan? Wala. Okay, mukhang sleeping sila ngayon. Okay, so ang tawag natin dito sa angle na to, so from the tangent line, papunta dito sa ating long chord per se, okay, is I sub S. So that is the deflection angle from TS papunta naman sa SC. Yes po, may deflection angle din tayo dito. Okay, next. From TS, papunta sa any point on the spiral curve, may angle din tayo dyan. And that angle is denoted as I. And I is the deflection angle from TS to any point on the spiral. And it is proportional to the square of its distance. So later on, ipakita ko sa inyo sa properties ng spiral curve. Okay? So kung hindi nakikita, yan. So we have the deflection angle of the spiral and the deflection angle at any point. That is I sub S and I respectively. Any question? Okay, so kung wala, papunta naman tayo ngayon sa properties of the spiral curve. Okay? Ito yung kabuuan ng spiral curve natin. First property is that the radius of the curvature varies inversely with the length of the spiral. So denoting by this formula, R all over R sub C is equal to L over S, L sub S all over L. Okay? So as the spiral gets longer, okay, habang lumahaba daw yung spiral natin, lumiikli naman ngayon yung radius natin. Okay, kaya yung L sub S natin is inversely proportional dito sa ating radius of the simple curve. Pag humaba ngayon tong spiral curve natin, iikli itong simple curve natin sa loob. Okay? Next, the degree of the curvature varies directly with the length of the spiral. Okay? The degree of the curvature varies directly with the length of the spiral. So that formula, it can be denoted by this formula. D all over D sub C is equal to L all over L sub S. Okay? So as the spiral gets longer, yung degree of the curve daw or D sub C natin becomes larger. Lumalaki naman daw siya. Bakit siya lumalaki? No? Lumiliit yung radius mo eh. Lumiliit yung radius mo. Nagre-recede ngayon yung radius. So kung ganito yung radius mo, magre-recede siya, lumalaki ngayon yung degree of curvature. Hanggang sa point na maging equal na yung degree of the curvature dito sa central angle ng simple curve natin. Okay? So ganun po yung concept nitong property number 2 ng isang spiral curve. So next property, so this is in relation to the super elevation. The super elevation of the curve varies directly with the length of the spiral. So it is denoted by this formula. E all over E sub S is equal to L all over L sub S. So as the spiral gets longer, habang humahaba daw yung spiral natin, yung super elevation daw natin is tumataas. Okay? Mas nahihirapan tayo dito. Kung nagmomotor kayo, mas nahihirapan tayo mag-banking ngayon dito. Okay? Mag-transition. Mas mahirapan tayo mag-transition. Papunta dito sa simple curve. Okay? Okay, next. The deflection angles vary as the squares of the length of the TS. Okay? So that is denoted by this formula. I all over I sub S is equal to L squared all over L sub S squared. Okay? So ito yung formula natin for our deflection angle. Okay? So yung apat na pinakita ko po sa inyo is just the relationship in between elements. Okay? So ito talaga yung mga formulas. So we have now the summary of formulas. So ang nilagay ko dito ay 16. I think this is 16 formulas. So I can derive this one. Pwede ko ipakita yung derivation nito. Pero I'll just post a supplementary video for this for the derivation of the formula, no. So ang gusto lang naman natin din is yung final output or final formula na gagamitin natin sa ating problems. Okay? So yung derivation, ipopost ko na lang yan sa mother time, no? So baka by Sunday ipopost ko siya. So para lang maintindihan nyo, no? So paano ba nakuha tong formula na to for the spiral angle? Paano ba nakuha tong formula na to for the offset distance, for the consideration of the length of spiral in terms of super elevation? Okay? So para lang makita nyo. At if ever na kabisado nyo yung plotting o yung pagdodrawing ng spiral curve at nakalimutan nyo si formula, okay? May babalikan kayong derivation. Okay? Okay. So first is the spiral angle at any point in the spiral. Okay? So this formula is theta. Okay? Since at any point siya, so theta lang siya. Theta is equal to L squared. So this is the length of the length of the spiral curve at any point, L squared all over 2 RC. So this is the radius of the simple curve multiplied by LS. And LS is the length of the spiral curve from TS papunta naman sa SC. Okay? Next, we have the spiral angle at SC. Okay? So theta S is equal to L sub S all over 2 multiplied by R sub C. Okay? And take note that formula number 1 and formula number 2 ay in terms of radians. Okay, wag kayo magkakamali po doon na. In terms of radians po itong theta at saka yung theta sub s. Formula 1 and formula number 2. Okay? So you need to multiply this one by, saan siya yung multiply? Saan kaya siya pwede natin i-multiply? So kung in terms of radian siya, saan natin i-multiply yung formula natin na for theta and theta sub s para maging angle ang ating output. Andiyan ba si Laika? Sige, Vani, go.
Sir, radian to degree po.
Yes.
Ano po, 180 divide 5 po.
Divide by 5. Okay. Okay, so that is 180 over 180 over pi. Okay? You need to multiply itong formula natin for theta and formula for theta s into 180 over pi. So we need to convert it from radian papunta sa degrees. Okay? So it doesn't matter kung degree siya or DMS. Okay? Formula number 3. So this is the spiral angle at SC. So this is in arc basis. So we considered here the arc of 20 meters. So that is theta S is equal to L multiplied by D sub C all over 40. Okay? Itong formula na to, hindi nyo na siya kailangan i-multiply sa 180 over pi. Okay? Naka-angle na po ito. Okay? So I hope naintindihan niya. Formula 1, Formula 2, and Formula 3. Next, formula number 4, we have the offset distance from tangent at any point in the spiral. So we have x denotes that this is an offset distance at any point. So x is equal to x sub c. Okay, that is the offset distance from tangent to SC. X sub c multiplied by the L cube all over L sub s cube. Okay. So formula number 5, that is the offset distance from tangent at SC. So we have x sub c is equal to L sub s squared all over 6 multiplied by r sub c. Okay? Bakit may 6 doon? Okay? Sa derivation, makikita natin, no? Makikita natin bakit may 6 doon. So, mapapansin nyo na hindi masalimuot yung formulas. Okay. Formula number 6. Distance along the tangent at any point in the spiral. Okay. Distance along the tangent at any point in the spiral. So that is y is equal to L minus L raised to 5 all over 40 r sub c squared multiplied by L sub s squared. Again, you have y is equal to L minus L raised to 5 all over 40 r sub c squared multiplied by L sub s squared. Okay? Then we have also formula number 7, that is the that is the distance along the tangent at SC from TS. Okay? So, y sub c tayo, ito yung portion na yun, no? Ba yun? Wala pala dito. Dito. Y sub c natin na from TS papunta sa SC, no? Or from SC, galing ka ng TS. Okay? So, y sub c is equal to L sub s minus L sub s cube all over 40 multiplied by r sub c squared. Okay? Okay, any question dito sa formula 1 to 7? Any question?
And so far po.
Okay, thank you. Okay, formula number 8. Okay, so formula 8 is the deflection angle at any point on the spiral. So that is denoted as I. Okay, yung I natin, the deflection angle. I is equal to theta, or the angle at any point on the spiral, all over 3. Okay, that's only theta over 3. Okay, theta over 3 lang siya. Okay, pero we can also denote it as L squared all over 6 multiplied by R sub C multiplied by L sub S. So na-compute na ba natin dito yung ano? Lang, theta. Ayan. So yung theta na to, yung spiral angle at any point, isa-substitute lang natin dito sa formula natin na I is equals to theta over 3. Okay? Kaya tayo magkakaroon ng formula na L squared all over 6RCLS. Okay? Next, we have the deflection angle at SC. So that is I sub S is equal to theta sub S is all over 3. So from the formula kanina na theta sub S na spiral angle at SC, substitute lang natin ngayon siya dito. Okay? So that is L sub S all over 6 multiplied by RC. Okay? So pwede mong computein muna yung theta sub S, then compute for IS, or recta na tayo dito. And then, we have formula number 10, that is the tangent distance of the spiral, or T sub S. Okay. Pagdating dito sa T sub S, medyo marami to. So that is T sub S, or the tangent distance of the spiral, is equal to L sub S all over 2. Okay? L sub S all over 2 plus quantity of R sub C plus P. Okay, R sub C is the radius of the simple curve plus the length of throw. Okay? All multiplied by tangent I over 2. Okay? Yung I natin is the central angle or the angle of intersection of our spiral. Okay? I over 2. We also have the external distance ES. We have E sub S is equal to RC, quantity RC plus P, multiplied by second I over 2 minus R sub C. Again, external distance is equal to quantity R sub C plus P multiplied by second I over 2 minus RC. Okay? Formula number 12, we have the angle of intersection of the simple curve. Ito yung kanina. Okay? So ito yung portion kanina na to. I, tapos ito yung IC, then yung theta S. So how can we have this formula for I sub C. I sub C is equal to the central angle or the angle of intersection of the spiral curve minus 2 theta S. Okay? 2 theta S. Formula 13, we have now the length of throw. Okay? Length of throw is computed as X sub C all over 4. Okay? Length of throw is X sub C all over 4. So this is also equal, kung i-compute nyo yung si X sub C, then itong formula na to ng X sub C, yung formula number 5, isa-substitute lang natin dito sa formula ng length of throw na X sub C all over 4, we'll be having this formula. We have L sub S squared all over 24 R sub C. Okay? Equation 14 or formula 14, we have the super elevation. So this is the formula for our super elevation. Mas maganda na rin na may idea kayo or alam nyo na tong formula na to. Yan. So that is E. Denoted tayo ng super elevation as E, okay? E is equal to 0.0079 K squared all over R sub C, where K is equal to kilometers per R, kph in kph. So therefore, itong K squared na to, ano tong K na to? Kilometers per R. Okay? That is in terms of our velocity. So, imbis sa V squared, K squared, para para maalala natin siya na kph dapat siya. Now, formula 15. Okay? If we consider 75% of K, okay, 75% of K. So, we have now E is equal so, considering 75% of K to counteract the super elevation, we have the formula for E is equal to 0.004 K squared all over RC. Okay? So, yung K pa rin natin dito is in terms of kilometers per R. Yung kph pa din. Okay? Then, last formula natin is formula number 16. That's how we have the desirable length of the spiral. Okay? Desirable length of the spiral. So, kapag ang given sa'yo dito ay in terms of kilometers per hour or in terms of velocity, okay? In terms of velocity, ito yung formula na gagamitin mo. At pag tinanong din sa'yo sa formula, what is the desirable length of the spiral to avoid overshooting? Okay? So, ang formula natin is 0.036 K cube all over RC. Okay? So we have that is for L sub S for the desirable length of spiral. Okay? So it can be kasi no na pagdating sa problem, so pina-compute sa iyo yung desirable LSD ko na lang. Wow, LSD. Okay. Desirable length of spiral. Ipina-compare sa atin sa computed length of spiral. Okay? So, pag sinabi natin desirable length of spiral, ibig sabihin, ito yung parang, wala pa pala kayong design dun sa wala pala kayong RCD pa, So, ito yung parang design length ng spiral natin to avoid overshooting, no? Hindi dapat tayo mag-exceed sa computed natin na desirable length. Kapag ang computed natin is greater than the desirable length, sure yan, mag-overshoot yung sasakyan. Okay? Or kahit anong vehicle man yan. No? Pero kapag si LSD, mas malaki, okay? So, nasa safe side tayo. Okay? Mas safer yung roadways natin. Okay? So, any question for this summary of formulas? Again, yung summary of formulas, ito yung mga formulas natin na gagamitin na. Okay? Kung makikita niyo na may ibang reference book, you can use it too. Kung mas madali sa inyo yung length of throw na XC over 4, i-substitute na natin dito. May mga ganong reference book, may mga ganong formula book. Okay lang din naman din yun. As long as our final answer are the same. Okay? And for decimal places pa din po. Okay? Okay, again, the derivation of the following formulas will be given to you siguro by Sunday. Okay? Magre-record na lang din ako nun para separate na siya. I think na nung inaaral ko din naman to spiral curve, mas nakabisado ko yung formula mismo. Hindi ko masyadong nakabisado yung derivation. Though, may principle si derivation na possible na magamit mo dito for the formulas para mas madali mo siyang matandaan. Okay? So, kaya ibibigay ko pa rin yung derivation on the separate discussion na lang. Okay? Pati derivation na itong super elevations na ibibigay ko na rin. Though, ituturo naman to hopefully si Sir Marbel yata maghahawak nung highway nyo. Kung siya, di goods. Kung ako pa din, di goods. Okay? So, possible naman, tatlo na naman kami pwede humawak na, no? Ako, Sir Marbel, or Sir Lob. Hindi ko alam. Okay, any question bago ako mag-proceed sa aking sample problem? Question muna tayo. Baka meron dito nag-post ng question. Wala. Okay. Question na lang. Taas ng kamay. Meron ba? Wala. Okay. Ano ko lang, no? Hindi na ako magpapa 5 minutes break, no? Kasi na-prepare ko lang na sample problem ay isa lang. One sample problem lang yung na-prepare ko na. So, I'll just continue this discussion tuloy-tuloy, no? And then, yun, tuloy-tuloy ko na lang to, no? Para hindi na tayo, para maaga din tayo mag-dismiss. Okay. So, sample problem number 1. So, a simple curve having a radius of 280 meters connects two tangents intersecting at an angle of 50 degrees. It is to be replaced by another curve having 18 meter spirals at its ends such that the point of tangency shall be the same. Okay? So, find the following. We need to determine the radius of the new circular curve. Next, we need to determine the distance that the curve will be nearer the vertex. Okay? Letter C, determine the central angle of the circular curve. Letter D, determine the deflection angle at the end point of the spiral. Letter E, determine the offset from tangent at the end point of the spiral. And letter F, determine the distance along the tangent at the midpoint of the spiral. Okay, turn off ko na lang yung camera ko. Ano? Naghahang. So now, we need to draw or we need to plot the problem. Okay? Sabi dito, simple curve daw siya nung umpisa. Okay? Dinesign daw siya ng engineer na simple curve muna. Okay? Having a radius of 280 meters. So therefore, kung dinesign siya as simple curve, ito ngayon yung magiging drawing natin. Just a plain simple curve. Okay? Having an intersection or angle of intersection of 50 degrees. So yung I daw natin is 50 degrees. Okay? 50 degrees daw yan. Ito yung radius natin na 280 meters. This is our PC. Dito dadaan din sa sakyan, papunta sa PT. Okay? So, pero ang problema kasi dito sa ganitong simple curvature na to is pag dito, pumasok ang sasakyan dito at nag-bank siya, okay, say nag-bank siya dito, no? Nag-bank siya dyan. Meron ka dyan tangent dito. Nandito ngayon yung overshooting line, okay? Papasok ka dito. Ang mangyayari dyan is, kung nag-drive kayo, no? Kung sanay kayo mag-drive, nandito yung sasakyan, papasok ka dito, ang tendency mo dyan is to reduce your speed para makahabol ka sa curvature. Okay? Na sobrang steep niya, no? Hahabol ka ngayon sa curvature niyan. Ang tendency is, of course, maintenance sa sasakyan mo, gasolina mo pa kasi bumabagal ka eh. Okay? Dapat na-maintain mo yung economic speed mo sa sasakyan. So, bumabagal ka dyan, inaapakan mo yung brakes mo, hanggang sa makarating ka dito sa point na to na pwede ka ulit mag-speed up. Okay? May hirapan ulit mag-speed up yung sasakyan mo para makalabas ka ng simple curve. So that's why we need to construct an easement curve or a spiral curve or transition curve. No? So to construct as the spiral curve, mag-drawing lang ako dito ng tangent line and another tangent line. Okay? Ito ngayon yung magiging vertex ng ating bagong simple curve. Okay? Kuha ako ng distance from this point, from the vertex of the new simple curve, papasok. Okay? So that is the point supposed to be of our PC. Yan dapat yung PC natin. Okay? At ito naman dapat yung supposed to be PT natin, ng simple curve. Okay? Then draw a perpendicular line perpendicular to the tangents to denote our radius. Okay? Yung radius ng ating bagong curvature. Okay? Bagong spiral curve, simple curve. Okay? Next. This is our TS. This is our SC, CS, and then ST. Okay? And this will be our spiral curve. Magiging spiral curve natin. Ngayon, analyze natin. Nung kanina, dumaan tayo dito sa green, itong dotted na to na green. Dumaan yung sasakyan dyan, nagbe-brakes ka ngayon dito para makahabol ka sa curvature. Ngayon, from TS papunta sa SC, pwede ka ngayon dyan mag-maintain ng speed. Pagdating mo dito, na-maintain mo pa rin yung speed mo. Then maintain pa rin yung speed mo. Okay? So hindi ka humahabol ng brakes, hindi ka humahabol ngayon ng hindi humahabol yung sasakyan sa curvature natin. Not unlike dito sa simple curve, humahabol tayo sa curvature. Okay? So nagiging economic yung sasakyan natin. Okay? Yun kasi yung gusto natin, maging economic at hindi mahirapan yung mga dumadaan sa ating highway. Okay? Say for example, may nakabank pa yan, no? Naka-embank pa, nakabanking pa yan, no? Hindi mahihirapan yung sasakyan na mag-maintain ng speed. Magre-reduce siya, medyo minimal lang, plus or minus 3, plus or minus 5 lang, not unlike dito sa simple curve, no? Not unlike dito sa simple curve, sobrang laki ng decrease sa acceleration niya, ng deceleration. Okay? Sa transportation engineering, mas didiscussin niyo yan. Okay? Computin niyo na doon ngayon yung velocity ng sasakyan kapag nasa simple curve kayo versus sa velocity ng sasakyan kapag nasa spiral curve naman kayo. Okay? Okay. Try tayo. So, ito ngayon yung R sub C natin. Ito yung hinahanap sa atin na new radius of the curvature. Kasi ito yung old radius of the curvature, yung 280 meters. Ano ngayon yung new radius of the curvature? Question, based on the elements in discussion natin kanina. Okay? Si R sub C ba ay mas maliit kay R? The answer is yes, mas maliit siya. Kasi nag-introduce tayo ngayon dito ng spiral curves. Okay, na spiral curve. Okay? So, sabi natin kanina, habang lumalaki, habang humahaba ang spiral curve, umiikli naman ngayon yung R sub C. So, the length of the spiral is inversely proportional sa radius of the curve. So, ngayon, liliit ngayon yung radius of the curve. Kaya ngayon, yung transition natin ay easement or with ease, no? So, etong distance na to is our TS, or T sub S. Okay? Ano pa? Ano pa yung mga elements natin na kailangan dito? Okay? Given din dito yung 80 meter spirals. Okay, so the L sub S or the length of the spiral is equal to 80 meters. Kung L sub S to, L sub S din itong kabila. Okay? So let's now proceed sa ating first problem. Okay, so we need to determine the radius of the new circular curve. Pag hinanap sa iyo yung radius of the new circular curve, etong spiral curve yun. Kasi ito lang naman yung circular. Yung spiral curve, hindi naman niya circular. Spiral curve yan. Or transition curve yan. Ang circular curve lang dyan sa'yo is itong nasa loob. Okay? So we have the formula for our radius r sub c. But before that, kunin na muna natin si t sub s. Okay? Kasi meron din tayong relationship in between t sub s and r sub c. Okay? So we have this formula of t sub s as L sub s all over 2 plus the quantity of RC plus P, or the length of throw, multiplied by tangent I over 2. Okay? LS over 2 plus RCP, RC plus P, tangent I over 2. Okay? So, hatiin ko muna sa gitna itong ating spiral curve. No? Since itong tangent line na to at itong radius na to ay perpendicular, at itong dividing line natin, since symmetrical naman sila, ay magiging hypotenuse natin. So magkakaroon tayo dito ngayon ng right triangle. Okay? Right triangle. So from TS to the vertex of our spiral curve, papunta sa center ng spiral curve natin. Okay? So, ang hinahanap sa atin ay TS. Given CR, okay? Given CR, may angle ba tayo dito? Okay? Yes, may angle tayo dito. Remember that this is our 50-degree central angle. So, balik tayo dito sa ating problem. Okay, yan. Sabi, yung central angle daw natin is 50 degrees sa simple curve. So therefore, etong portion natin na to is also, kung I to, I din to, 50 degrees. Okay? That is also 50 degrees. So therefore, kung ita-transfer natin siya, hindi naman natin binago yung mismong elements natin. No? Hindi natin siya binago. Hindi naman natin binuka ng sobra yung radius natin. No? So, saan na tayo dito? Dito. So, therefore, itong portion na to is also 50 degrees. Okay? Kung 50 degrees to, hati natin sa gitna symmetrically, so that is 25 degrees and 25 degrees din naman sa kabila. Okay? So, kung 25 degrees to, may angle na tayo ngayon dito, pwede na natin magamit ang tangent function. So, we have tangent of 50 over 2 or tangent 25 degrees is equal to opposite all over the adjacent. No? So, opposite is t sub s all over the radius. Okay? The old radius of the simple curve, which is 280 meters. Okay? So, ang nawawala na lang is t sub s. We can now compute for t sub s as 130.5661 meters. Okay? So, may t sub s na tayo. Yung L sub s, given naman siya, that's 80 meters. R sub c, ito yung hinahanap. And then, we can now have, we now have the I, the central angle of the angle of intersection of the spiral curve. And we have also P. Okay? So may formula tayo ngayon ng P. P is the length of the throw. Okay? The length of throw is X sub C all over 4. Okay? Etong X sub C all over 4 na to, or yung length of throw, i-substitute ko na lang sa ating formula. Okay, so we have now this working formula na L sub S over 2 plus R sub C, quantity R sub C plus X sub C all over 4, all multiplied by tangent I over 2. Okay, that is I over 2 lang. Okay, that is tangent I over 2. Now, may formula tayo ng X sub C. Okay? So, based dito sa ating summary of formula, ang x sub c daw is L sub s squared all over 6 RC. Okay? So, we can now compute for that one. So, x sub c is equal to Ls squared all over 6 RC. Substitute ko ngayon si xc dito sa ating working formula. Okay? Then, simplify natin yung mismong formula natin. We can now have this new formula na Ts is equal to Ls all over 2 plus quantity Rc plus Ls squared all over 24 Rc all multiplied by tangent I over 2. Okay? So now, given na yung Ts, na-compute na natin yung Ts, given yung Ls, given yung I, yung Rc ay hinahanap natin ngayon. Okay? Substituting the node values, we have 130.5661 is equal to 80 over 2 plus quantity Rc plus 80 squared all over 24 Rc all multiplied by tangent 50 over 2. Okay? You can shift solve. Okay? Pwede kayo mag-shift solve dito sa portion na to. Pwede nyo i-convert into algebraic expression. Okay? Magiging quadratic expression to. No? So, you can have two values of R sub C. Okay? But the value na acceptable is 192.8368 meters. So, that is our new radius of the simple curve. Any questions? Question?
None naman po siguro.
Okay, so kung wala, tuloy tayo. Sige. Problem B. So we need to determine the distance that the curve will be near the vertex. Okay, ano yung hinahanap natin dyan? So ang hinahanap natin dyan ay yung E sub S. Okay, or the external distance. External distance is RC plus P multiplied by secant I over 2 minus R sub C. And we have the formula for our length of throw, which is x sub c all over 4, which is also equal to L sub s squared all over 24 RC. Okay? Given si L sub s, na-compute natin si RC, okay? We can now substitute the known values. We have 80 squared all over 24 multiplied by 192.8368 meters. Okay? So therefore, the length of throw is 1.3829 meters. Okay? Hindi yan yung hinahanap sa atin. We need now to substitute the values of RC, the length of throw, the I, and the R sub C. Okay? So now we have this equation, which is E, or the external distance is equal to 192.8368 plus 1.3829 multiplied by the secant of 50 over 2 or secant 25 minus 192.8368. Okay? So yung sa ano lang to wala ano to 1 over cosine 25 to. Okay, so secant 25. So calculating the external distance E sub S is now equal to 21.4609 meters. Okay? So formula lang to, plug in lang, no? Actually, si spiral curve. Formula lang siya. Okay? Formula lang siya. Next, we need to determine the central angle of the circular curve. We need to determine the central angle of the circular curve. Ano daw yung central angle ng circular curve natin? Ito yung I sub C. Okay? So, we have I sub C is equal to I, okay, minus 2 multiplied by the spiral angle or theta S. Okay, given yung I natin, so what is now our theta S? What is our theta S? We have now the formula for our theta S, that is formula number 2. Formula 2, wait lang, nawali. Formula 2, okay. We have theta S is equal to L sub S all over 2RC. Okay? Given sa ating LS, yun yung 80 meters natin. Na-compute na rin natin yung RC. Then we just need to substitute the known variables or the known values. And we have now theta S as 11.8848 degrees. You can convert this into DMS. Okay? Pwede naman. But take note, no? Ang lalabas dito, so if we compute LS 80 all over 2 multiplied by RC 192.8368. Okay? So, para mas madali, no? Open ko na yung calculator ko dito. Casio. So, stop sharing lang ako. Saglit. Okay. So, tingin dito, no? So, kung gagamitin natin is yung formula na LS all over 2RC, so, we have LS, ang LS natin is 80 all over 2 multiplied by RC, which is 192.8368. Okay? So that's equal to 0.207429 blah 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 blah. Okay? That is in terms of radian. So we need to multiply this one into 180 over 5. Okay, para makuha natin yung in terms of degrees. Okay, so we have now 11.8848 degrees. Okay? So may question ba doon? May question tayo doon? May question po doon?
Wala po.
Wala
sir.
po.
Wala po.
Okay, thank you.
Sir,
Hmm.
kailangan po i-multiply lagi sa 180 over.
Yes, yung formula number 1 tsaka formula number 2. Kasi itong formula 1 and formula 2 is in terms of radian. Okay? In terms of radian po ito.
Okay po. Thank you po.
Yes, and then.
Sir, pag po ba, iba po ba yun pagka sinat ng regions yung anes? Yung, kasi nga kailangan, okay na pala, sorry.
Wait lang. Sige, i-check ko ha. In terms of radian, so 80 all over 2 multiplied by 192. Ano ulit yun? 192.8368. Okay, kailangan nyo talaga i-multiply siya sa 180. Kasi kapag in terms of radian, i-reset natin siya as radian 80 all over 2 multiplied by, ano ulit yung natin? Sa tayo sa blue. Okay. All over 192. 18368. Ganun ba rin yung malabas? So, multiply nyo na lang siya sa 180 over 5. Okay? So, makikita nyo naman yan, no? ma-analyze nyo naman kung paulit-ulit kayong magsosolve ng problem sa simple curvature o any problems sa horizontal curves. Okay? Makikita nyo naman na yung kapag ang value natin ay sobrang liit, medyo magtaka ka na. Pag meron ka ng 0 sa whole number, 0 point something sa whole number, medyo magtaka ka na. Baka kailangan mo i-region. Ngayon, mag-unit analysis ka ngayon. No? So, paano ba mag-unit analysis? So, this is applicable, no? Sali kayo mag-unit analysis. Question lang pala. Wala. Okay. So, unit analysis tayo. So, ganito mag-unit analysis. Applicable to, for example, hindi kayo sure sa formula. No? Gusto nyong somewhat hulaan. Hulaan yung multiple choice yan. Lalo-lalo pagdating sa fourth year nyo, no? Unit analysis. Ay, saan ba ako pwede magsulat? Ayan. Ayaw magsulat. Ayan, okay. Ayun. Unit analysis tayo. Okay? So, yung L sub S natin, again, applicable to sa lahat ng subject or lahat ng subjects natin sa civil engineering. Okay? Pag ang unit natin ng L sub S, usually naman dito, sa binibigay ko is in terms of meters. Then, ang unit naman ng denominator natin is 2RC. In terms of meters din yan. Okay? In terms of meters. Ngayon, makakancel siya. So therefore, magiging unitless siya. Okay? Magiging unitless. Pag unitless ang angle, okay? I-assume nyo na ngayon na in radians siya. Kasi alam naman natin ang radians ay unitless. Okay? Pag unitless, na-cancel si meters, naka-radians ngayon tong formula na to. Okay? So yun, ganun mag-unit analysis. So we can now therefore conclude na kailangan natin siya i-multiply sa 180 all over pi. Since naka-radian to, converted na siya into degrees. Okay? So ganun din, no? So kung nakalimutan niyo yung mga formula, tapos given ka sa multiple choices, kalimutan mo yung formula. So sa multiple choice, no, may mga panggulo dyan eh. Ang binigay sa yung theta S, 0 point something degrees, letter A, letter B, sabihin natin 11.8 degrees, letter C, 0 point something degrees, letter D, 0 point something degrees. Therefore, ang pipiliin mo doon is letter B. Okay? So, ganun. Yun ay kung multiple choice ang tanungan. So, yan. Malay nyo. Multiple choice tayo ngayon. So, yun. Tuloy na natin to, no? Lunch break na pala. Lapit na. So, na-compute natin ngayon yung spiral angle natin. Okay? Yung theta S. That is the spiral angle, ito, from SC papunta sa TS. Papunta sa tangent line. So, we can now compute for our I sub C. Okay, I sub C natin ngayon is equal to 50 degrees minus 2 multiplied by 11.8848 degrees. Okay? So computing for that one, we can have our I sub C as 26.2304. Okay? Any questions? Any question?
None po.
Wait lang ha. Give me 5 minutes lang. Okay. Okay. So, ito pa. Hindi ko yata na-input dito, no? So, what if, sir, gamitin naman natin, sir, yung binigay mong formula na formula number 3. So, what is our formula number 3? So, that is in terms of arc basis, yung theta S natin. Theta S is equal to LDC all over 40. Itong L na to is at any point. Okay? At any point in the spiral. Nagkataon ngayon na yung L natin at any point in the spiral, okay? Yung L natin is equal to the given L sub S. Okay? L sub S. So, balik ngayon tayo dito sa ating problem. Okay? Sa calculator ko na lang ipapakita. So, ang formula natin is 80 multiplied okay, so that is ang formula pala natin is theta S is equal to LDC all over 40. LDC all over 40, no? LDC all over 40. So we have 80 multiplied by, sir, ano yung DC na gagamitin natin? Okay, tingin nyo, ano yung DC na gagamitin natin dito? Ayun, magtatawag ako andyan ba si Wency. Ano yung DC na gagamitin natin dito? Yung D sub C, anong degree of curvature? Anong formula? Wala sila. Nagla-lunch na ba? Uy, huwag muna kayo mag-lunch, sabay-sabay tayo. Sige, sino na lang? Sino pwede sumagot? Wala. Kaya ayoko online class eh. Okay, Nadales, go.
Sir, yan po ba yung sa 1145.9156 all over RC po?
Very good. Okay, pwede natin gamitin ngayon yung formula natin galing sa simple curve. Okay, that is 1145.9156 all over R. Okay, so 1145.9156 all over R sub C or R. Okay, yung R na gagamitin natin dito ay hindi yung 280 meters Huwag yung 280 meters. Ang kino-consider natin dito na DC is itong new simple curve or new circular curve. Okay? So that is 192.8368. Okay? So that ang formula ulit natin theta S, okay, is equal to L DC all over 40. So that is 40. So makukuha na natin in terms of angle yung ating theta S. Okay? So, yan, pwede nyo rin gamitin yung formula number 3. Kapag nakuha nyo na si R sub C, okay, pwede kayong gumamit ng arc basis. Okay? Okay. Okay, so that's it for problem C. Next, we have problem D. Okay, so you need to determine the deflection angle at the end point of the spiral. So, at the end point of the spiral, okay? So ang hinahanap sa atin dyan ngayon is I sub S. Okay? So that is the deflection angle at the endpoint of the spiral. So from LS, papunta ka ngayon sa SC. Okay? So that is from TS papunta sa endpoint. Yung tinutukoy po dito na endpoint, pag sinabi dito na at any point on the spiral, ay either nandito siya or basta nasa spiral siya. Pag sinabi naman siya at the end point of the spiral, ibig sabihin nandun ka na sa dulo ng spiral, which is yung spiral to curve, yung SC natin. Magta-transition ka na ngayon. Okay? So our formula is I sub S is equal to theta sub S all over 3, which is also equal to L sub S all over 6RC. Okay? So given naman tayo ng theta S, pwede nyo gamitin to formula na to kasi given naman si L sub S and na-compute na si RC. Okay? Pero dito na ako sa theta S, no? So, substituting the computed theta S, we have 11.8848 degrees all over 3. So therefore, the deflection angle at the endpoint of the spiral is 3.9616 degrees. Okay? So pag ginamit naman natin itong LS all over 6RC, so 80 all over 6 multiplied by 192.8368, computing, multiply natin siya sa 180 over pi. Okay, wag kakalimutan yan na 180 over pi. Bakit? Okay, so ipakita ko sa inyo. So that is 80 all over 6 multiplied by 192.8368 meters. So magiging sagot niya is 0.06914. So that is in terms of radian. So bakit siya in terms of radian? Okay? Unit analysis. Ay, question lang. Nakikita ba tong calculator ko na to?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, kita naman, no? So, in terms of, in terms of radian, yung makukuha nating value kapag ginamit natin si LS all over 6RC. Unit analysis. LS is in terms of meters. RC is in terms of meters. So, meter all over meter will be cancelled. Magiging unitless siya or in radians. So we need now to multiply this one by 180 over 5. Okay, so we can now have the value of 3.9616 degrees. Okay, so ganun po, no? Para ma-identify nyo kung kailan ba tayo mag-180 over 5. Kailan ba tayo magpa-pi over 180. Unit analysis lang po tayo. Okay. Next, letter E. Determine the offset from tangent at the endpoint of the spiral. So, ang hinahanap sa atin dito is x sub c. Okay, x sub c. So, x sub c has the formula of ls squared all over 6rc. So, given naman si ls, given naman si rc na. So, we have 80 squared all over 6 multiplied by 192.8368. X sub c is equal to 5.5314 meters. Okay, formula base lang naman to. Then lastly, we have F. We determine the distance along the tangent at the midpoint of the spiral. Okay, midpoint of the spiral. Okay, so ang hinahanap sa atin dyan ay Y. Okay. Bakit siya Y lang siya? Bakit lang siya Y? Bakit hindi siya Y sub C? Okay, ang hinahanap po sa atin is distance along the tangent at the midpoint. At the midpoint. Ibig sabihin, nandito daw tayo sa midpoint ng ating spiral. Somewhere here. Ayun. Okay, somewhere here ang ating ating kino-consider na point. So big sabihin, ang kailangan natin ditong formula is the formula at any point of on the spiral. Okay, so this is the distance of the tangent at any point on the spiral. Kaya siya hindi y sub c. Kaya y lang yung pinoconsider natin na variable. So y is equal to L minus L raised to 5 all over 40 RC squared LS squared. May RC tayo, may LS tayo, pero wala tayong L. Pero sa problem natin, sinabi naman na yung ino-consider daw natin na point is at the midpoint of the spiral. Sa gitna. So therefore, L is equal to LS over 2. Okay? Kung LS over 2 siya, 80 over 2, which is also L is equal to 40 meters. Ibig sabihin doon, nasa 40 meters siya from the TS. Okay? 40 meters ang kinoconsider natin. Okay, so now, we can now substitute the value of L. Okay? Kompleto naman na yung mga variables natin, kompleto naman na yung values niya. We can now solve for the value of Y. Y is equal to 40 minus 40 raised to 5 all over 40 multiplied by 192.8368 squared multiplied by 80 squared. Okay. Take note, LS squared pa din siya, LS squared pa din siya. Okay. So calculating the value of Y, Y now is equal to 39.9892 meters. Okay. Any question? Any question?